Bendigedig.
So what are we doing?
Hello and welcome to the first episode of Mix Zone with me, Mica Moore, your monthly Welsh Athletics highlights package centred all around you guys, the incredible athletes that Wales has to offer. We're going to be talking track, field, mountain running and everything in between in the Mix Zone. So if you know someone who deserves a mention on our show, then get in touch, tweet us at Welsh Athletics or hashtag Mica's Mix Zone, or slide into our DMs and give us a tag on Instagram at Welsh Athletics, and don't forget that important hashtag Mica's Mix Zone. This week we are joined by a guy who cannot stop beating his own records. In the last month he's thrown 4 lifetime bests. Osian Jones is going to be chatting with us. He's going to talk about records, hammers and how far he'll go, and maybe he'll let us into how he started in athletics too. Hi Osian, how are you?
Hello. Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for asking. But first of all, let's get the who, what, wheres of Wales in our monthly highlights.
Sounds good.
Right, so first up we have British Champs. You were there.
I was.
Took yourself a bronze medal, your first medal at British Champs.
Yep.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Also, some Welsh athletes that got medals. Bethan Davis, a gold in the 5k women's walk. She started off the weekend for Wales with that gold.
Yeah, she's
very nice. So she's going to go and try and get the 20k standard for World Champs. That is a long way. It's a long way to walk. Yeah. I hope there's a Chinese or something at the end of it. We also had bronze medals for Bethan Rees in the javelin. That was her 3rd consecutive bronze. So she smashes it every time she goes to British Champs. And also for Yayan in the steeplechase, 3,000 metre steeplechase.
Yep.
It was hot out there, so that was a tough one. Di Green, silver medal in the 400 metre hurdles. And that was an incredible race to watch.
Yeah, really. I thought he was going to get it in the end, but
he went out so hard, and it really was the old Di Green that we saw on that race. But
yeah, it was really good to see.
Just pipped to the post. There were a whole load of finals made, season's bests achieved, and if you want to check out our news highlights podcast for all the results, you can check that out on the Welsh Athletics website and have a listen to how everybody else got on. Now, Osian, did you know that it was the Mountain Running World Cup in Italy this weekend just gone?
Yes, I did.
You did? Okay, well, you'll know that Michael Spell of Menai Track and Field.
I did.
Yeah, and Joseph Reardon of Aberdare Valley claimed top 10 finishes in 5th and 9th place. Which helped the Wales men's team finish 2nd overall, so getting a silver medal for Team Wales. And Menai is close to your heart, right?
Yeah, Menai is my first athletics club.
That's where you started out.
Yeah, no.
And what vest do Menai wear?
It's a white and black vest. It's quite a cool vest, actually.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm always interested in vests because I just went to Birchfield for the black vest, obviously.
Of course, yeah.
So Manchester International, obviously, again, you were there.
I was.
Raking in the medals. But also Sarah Abrams took points against Jazz Sawyers, which is a great result for her. And then she went on to British Champs and got a personal best in the long jump. So well done to her. And the women's 4x4 quartet, made up of Laura Turley, Melissa Roberts, Rhiannon Linnington Payne, or Rialp as you might know her, and Lauren Williams, finished 3rd in 3:40.52, which is the 2nd fastest time in over a decade for a Welsh quartet. Have you ever done a 400 metres, Osh?
Yeah, I used to do them for Menai Track and Field. I used to do 4x4 for them.
Well, maybe we should revive that and you should finish off your season with the 400 metres.
Definitely not.
No? Okay. Also, the European Team Championships in Poland have just gone, and the under-20 athlete Tom Hewson got his first senior GB vest.
Yeah, well done, Tom.
Yes, with a throw of 64.93 in the javelin against some of the greatest throwers in Europe. So good job, Tom. Good job.
Yeah, very well done.
What do you think of that team element in athletics? Because obviously you're competing as a team, you're gaining points for your team. Do you like that? Does it motivate you a bit more, or are you not really? You just
No, definitely. I think I loved after I competed at Gold Coast last year that I was able to go and watch everyone else and support everyone. I thought that was really. You don't really get the time to do that usually.
No, yeah, especially you usually just do your event and get off home, don't you? But
so
it's
quite nice
to make it.
To be a bit more supportive to your fellow athletes.
Okay, so another team competition here, Junior Athletics League Cup and Plate Finals, where Neath AC took home the plate on Saturday and Swansea Harriers held onto the cup for another year. So
well done, Jacks.
Is that what you call them, jacks?
Yeah.
Is it?
So apparently, there was like a dog called Jack that was like.
Where did you learn this information?
I saw it on TV unless I was on S4C.
Ah. Wow.
So I've heard. I've never been, but.
Maybe someone could confirm this for us. Be our first tweeter and at Welsh Athletics. #Jack. Jacks. #Jacks. Anyway.
James Ledger would know. I would hope so.
Oh, he would?
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like you're just calling on a friend to back you up here.
You better do it.
You are all caught up on your monthly highlights. Later on, we'll be getting to know the coolest kid in town, Jeremiah Azu.
Yeah.
He is the coolest kid.
Cool,
I don't think I know anyone cooler. But we are going to be talking to Osian Jones now. It's all about you, Mr. Jones, serial record breaker. Osian, thanks for coming.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Let's get straight into this.
Cool.
So 4 records.
Yeah.
4 records broken. You just did one on the weekend at British Champs. How do you feel? How do you feel about this?
Yeah, I feel good. Nah, I'm joking. No, it's a massive relief, really, in terms of I had a difficult start to the season. I was kind of getting in my own head a bit and finding it really difficult to perform and execute during comps. It was just kind of falling apart a bit. But then I managed to turn things around at the Welsh International. When was that? Mid-July? Was that mid-July? End of July? And then I think confidence came back and, I was always in good shape anyway. It was just a matter of getting that right mindset going into a comp. And then I think I've been able to kind of ride that confidence wave and kind of make the most of the form I'm in, pretty much.
So how do you do that? How do you switch that around? Because most people wouldn't be able to do that in a season and think that, I am in shape and I can do this. And I mean, like, you had a competition where you had like no throws.
Yeah. I don't know. It was really. I mean, it was. I think it's been definitely my most difficult season mentally, which is a bit strange, really, because you think when you get older things would become easier, but I think when you try to get to that next level, by default it gets harder. But I don't know in terms of. I think I had the luxury of knowing that I'd already put the work in, and I was always in that shape anyway. So it wasn't as if I had to do anything ridiculous to turn things around. It was just kind of trying to, have fun with it and enjoy it a bit more. I think, I'm naturally quite, when it comes to training, quite focused, and I like to keep myself to myself, where I kind of had to embrace, kind of try and have a bit more fun, and not be as miserable all the time.
Yeah, if you have seen Osian around Nyack ever, you might be a little bit scared. But
I'm actually not a miserable guy. I'm just miserable when it comes to training.
This is the thing about throwers, right? I think everybody, if you see a thrower about, you think, oh my gosh, he's so big and he's so scary. But you guys are the softest of all athletes, I would say, personally. Yeah. Personally, I would say this.
What, hammer throwers?
No, not specifically hammer throwers.
Just throwers in general.
Yeah. I think...
throwers generally have a really good... it's a very good community, and we kind of... Yeah, we get on.
Yeah, you're all friends.
Yeah.
I think it's something that's different to maybe sprinters.
Yeah.
You wouldn't necessarily see sprinters as like close as you guys are. You'll cheer for each other and support each other while you're in the competition, so it's nice.
It's definitely a different sort of dynamic when it comes to. I think I'm not sure about like the jumps, but for throwers, there's definitely kind of more of a sense of community within athletics.
So what does it feel like? Because with all these PBs that you're getting, you must know the feeling now. But what does it feel like when you hit a good throw? Can you tell straight away?
I have I have a general feeling when I know I kind of executed it slightly, but I think even this year I haven't really executed it technically the performance I need to, or I'm capable of. But I think we do over 100 throws a week, so you kind of have an idea of when you kind of caught one or not. Yeah. And
so throwing hasn't always been your event. Is this right?
This is correct.
So what did you start out doing?
So I just loved athletics, and so I did a bit of everything.
Have you always done athletics?
Yeah.
Did you start off in athletics, or did you do another sport?
No, I used to do swimming as well, but no, kind of athletics has always been main sport. I used to do tennis and stuff as well, but kind of athletics
it's all
was
coming
main.
out now.
It's all coming out. Basically Andy Murray. Literally.
Only the grumpy
People say I
side
look
of
like
him.
Andy Murray as well.
No, I don't see this.
Oh.
I don't see it. That's not a compliment.
Mm.
It's not a compliment, but
Yeah.
I don't see the Andy Murray.
But I'm definitely grumpy and miserable like Andy Murray.
Yeah. Maybe it's the personality.
Oh God.
So you started. So you did athletics, but you did a little bit of hurdles, right?
Yeah, I did hurdles. I did a bit of pole vaulting.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I did a couple sessions with Ed actually.
Oh,
It was
okay.
about 11 or 12. I don't know if he remembers, but
I'm sure.
I was there.
I'm sure he'll have lovely words to say
Yeah.
about you.
Probably not. We'll see.
So why didn't you keep up hurdles and pole vault?
Because I wasn't very good, Mica.
Oh. I feel like this is a venting session now. It's rather than a podcast.
I enjoyed it. That was it, really. I wasn't any good.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I wasn't
But then
good.
you found... So
Mind you, I was Welsh champion under 13 boys.
Mm.
I'll take that to my grave.
Do you still have that medal
Yeah.
placed on the
My
fireplace?
mother framed it.
So what made you take up hammer? What made you stick to hammer?
I thought hammer in terms of kind of I just drawn to it a bit, really. I thought it was really exciting. I really appreciated the kind of the combination of strength and speed.
Not only are you just a serial record breaker, but you're also a pharmacist as well.
Yeah.
So how do you balance that? Because it's something that a lot of athletes have to do. They
Yeah.
have to work alongside it. Athletics isn't the highest paying sport in the business.
It's no pains, but
Yeah. So how do you
No
balance
money.
that? How do you balance that work life, athletics life?
I don't know. I think it's different for me now because when I was in my early 20s. Oh, that's disgusting to say.
I still tell people I'm 21.
Yeah,
I
can't do that. I got no hair.
No,
so.
you can't get away with that so easily.
The thing is, I wasn't a very good junior. You know, generally, I've always been a late developer, so I didn't have that raw talent or kind of raw strength to be able to carry me through juniors. I never made any kind of world juniors, world youths, or anything like that. So I had to focus on my studies and make sure I had like a vocation to go to after uni. So that's what I focused on. But I was able to train. I still trained really hard, but just in terms of the volume academically and volume training wise, I kind of just did what I could. But then that's a luxury of throwing in terms of because it's very technical. You've got time to develop, and you don't peak until your late 20s, early 30s, really. So yeah, I've been lucky in that respect that I haven't missed like a key stages in my early 20s where like you have to necessarily put a volume of work in, and kind of catching up now really on what should have been done maybe five years ago. But yeah.
Are you one of those athletes that loves the training element or
Yeah.
no? 'Cause
No, yeah,
I love training.
I can't believe I'm going to say this. I love the grind.
That's an exclusive. Osian Jones loves the grind.
I hate when people say that, but yeah, I do.
And I've seen you training. You work hard. You're constantly sweating.
Yeah.
To throw it out there, you do
I
sweat
do sweat
hard.
a lot, yeah.
But the competition side, do you love that more, or is that sort of a side that is a bit more stressful?
No, like I do it to compete. Like I want to win, and I want to win medals and get onto teams and stuff. But I think there's obviously competing is a bit more complex in terms of mentally, and that's a side that I've had to develop and work on a lot, and I'm still in the process of doing that. So
Yeah, and that's something you're a little bit open about, right? That you'll work with sports psychologists and to improve like that side of things. So how do you find that helps?
Well, I just feel like in terms of when it comes to elite sport, it's what makes the difference, really. I mean, you can have someone with like ridiculous talents, but if they can't, produce those performances at the right time, then it's meaningless, really. So, I think it's all, when it comes to elite sport, it's all about that mental edge and having that capacity to be able to work through things in real time, and it's something I need to get much better at doing as well. So, yeah. Side that I don't think athletes generally kind of even want to acknowledge,
Yeah, a lot of people won't go because a lot of people think that like working on your mental side means you're weak.
Yeah.
But it does, like it's the opposite. You
Yeah.
still have to, like, it's part of your body. It's like a muscle, isn't it? You still
Yeah.
have to work it. You still have to
Yeah.
make it as
Well,
strong as it can
I
be.
think it's just learning skills to be able to cope with certain situations.
Yeah, and probably something that's quite important as well to help with your athletics is downtime and like making sure you relax and things like that. So what do you do?
Are you fishing?
What do you do to relax?
So I have some friends.
Oh, okay.
No, I make sure I put time aside like each week to see my friends and see people that I enjoy spending time with, and yeah.
This is your time to mention your lovely girlfriend, Osian.
Oh yeah, and spend time with my girlfriend there. Of course.
I'll crop out me
Yeah.
hinting
Yeah.
to you.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Osian, I've got one last question for you.
Oh wait, that's it.
Are you sad?
Yeah. That's
Have
quick.
you enjoyed it though?
Yeah, it's been alright. Yeah.
Well, don't worry, it's not over yet, and we're gonna test your knowledge on your event. Woohoo!
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Yuri Sedyuk, the Ukrainian world record holder.
He was he actually Ukrainian? Yeah.
Yeah, he was Ukrainian. What did you think he was?
Belarus. I thought he was from Belarus.
So you're already sort of lacking in knowledge. So let's see how this question goes. Okay. So the world record holder for the hammer.
Yeah.
He refers to his elegant throwing motion as what? A, the dance. B, a night at the ballet. Or C, the journey to space.
I'm gonna go for A.
If you said A,
Yeah. I'm wrong.
no, you'd be
right.
correct. Yeah, so he referred to it as the dance. What would you refer to it as out of those three?
I would have said the dance as well.
Would you? Do you like it like kind of dance? It's kind of like ballet, right? Throwing
Yeah.
a hammer.
I remember my friends at uni said always be like, "Oh, do your hammer dance?" When we
Aw.
yeah.
Did you do it?
No.
Somebody's boring.
Yeah.
Osian, it's been great to catch up with you. Thank you for coming in and talking to us.
Thank you for having me.
I feel like we've learned so much about you. You started as a hurdler, you're doing like a bit of tennis.
Also, there's a thing on Para 10 saying that I was ranked number 1 in the UK when I was under 13s for 800 meters, but that is not correct.
Fake news.
It's fake news.
And I'm a little bit confused because you can write your own Power 10, so why have you left it there?
Can you actually? Can you edit yourself?
So I think you
I
want
swear
it there.
that wasn't me.
Thank you for coming. I'm
No
sure
worries.
you need to rush off and break some more records somewhere else.
We'll see.
But now we're going to head over to the athletics track and catch Jeremiah Azu to play a game of Minute Meat, where we ask him as many this or that questions in a minute to find out a little bit more about one of Wales's fastest. So, Jeremiah, thank you for joining me.
Right.
You've come down and we're going to do a little game
Yep.
so people can get to know you.
Yep.
This game is called Minute Meat.
Okay.
So I thought I'd make up a cool name for a
Yeah.
game, because meat, like Americans call it, like we have competition, they have meat.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get it now?
yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Track or field?
Track, definitely.
Dog or cat?
Dogs.
Netflix or YouTube?
YouTube. Netflix is just a waste of time.
Phone call or text?
Text. I don't really like phone calls.
I hate texting. KJT or Dina Asher-Smith?
Dina every day of the week.
Music or podcast?
Music, definitely.
Rap or rock?
Rap.
Sprint suit or vest?
Sprint suit.
Cake or fruit salad?
Cake.
Big party or Netflix night in?
Netflix night in.
Work hard or play hard?
Work hard.
Bath or shower?
Shower.
Trainers or flip-flops?
Trainers.
At a movie, do you have sweets or popcorn?
Popcorn. And sweets, both.
Coffee or tea?
Tea. I've never drank coffee.
Usain Bolt or Mo Farah?
Well,
Sweet potato or french fries?
sweet potato.
Horror movie or comedy?
Comedy.
Relay, leg 4 or leg 1?
Leg 4.
Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Ketchup or mayo?
Ketchup.
Christmas or Halloween?
Christmas. Definitely.
Olympic gold or millionaire?
Olympic gold. Because
Okay.
the millions come with the Olympic gold. So.
Brilliant. Thank you so
Yes.
much for playing our game. I think I have learned a lot about you, actually. I
Yeah.
think that, like a bit of Dina.
If people know, like people that know me know I'm a big fan of Dina.
Maybe you could get a mixed relay with her in it.
that would be sick.
Yeah, let's throw it
Yeah.
out there. Dina,
Maybe.
if you're watching, this guy want to pass the baton to you. Jeremiah, thank you very much for taking part in our game. That is it for this month's Mix Zone podcast with me, Mica. I hope you've enjoyed. Remember, if you know someone that you think deserves a feature or a mention on our podcast, then get in touch, tweet us at Welsh Athletics or hashtag Mica's Mix Zone. Slide into our DMs. I'm not going to lie, they're quite empty right now. So give us a DM or tag us on Instagram at Welsh Athletics. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.